The mistake that most guys make that holds them back from building a bigger, better body is that they don't dedicate the same amount of time and the same amount of focus to their entire body. More often than not, guys are over-obsessing about growing their arms, their chest, their upper body, their show muscles, and so they end up spending all their time training these muscles with little to no dedication to training their lower body. Then, when the results they get aren't what they were expecting, they end up training their upper body even more and their lower body even less. The reality is, the lack of growth isn't a result of what they're doing with their upper body, but what they aren't doing with their lower body. Not dedicating sufficient focus to leg training is one of the biggest muscle building sins you could make. Some guys completely just flat out skip leg day altogether, and it's why most guys look the way that they do. Pathetic. Neglecting your legs is one of the stupidest things you could ever do, and it's one of the biggest training mistakes you could make that is guaranteed to keep you small. And here's why. Proper high-intensity leg training is what will take all of your muscle groups to the next level, because with your leg muscles making up the largest muscle group of your body, an intense leg workout is what ultimately generates the greatest response from your body's anabolic systems, due to the massive stimulus an intense leg workout sends out to your body's central nervous system, both during and after your actual leg training. And this anabolic effect carries over into all of your training for all of your other muscle groups. In English, this simply means if you want bigger biceps, bigger triceps, bigger arms, a bigger chest, putting in the time to build yourself bigger legs is what's going to help make all of those things happen quicker and easier for yourself. Not to mention, having a strong upper body without a strong lower body to go with it just screams ugly. The most impressive upper body can be completely compromised and completely ruined by an unimpressive lower body. Don't subject yourself to the torture of toothpick legs. They are ugly. They are weak. They are pathetic. Not just by appearance, but by function too. An unbalanced body makes for an unstable and weak frame. Don't let it happen under any circumstances. Friends don't let friends skip leg day. And as your friend, I'm never going to allow you to commit this muscle building sin. And if you have been, it's time to repent. You'll never have a strong body without a strong pair of legs. So to help you build yourself some bigger legs, here's my list of the 4 best muscle building leg exercises that are going to help you transform your legs from blunder to thunder. First, the squat. Hands down, far and away, the best exercise for your legs. Possibly even the best all-around exercise for your body. Not only do they heavily beef up your legs, but they also strengthen your core, your back. Your entire body gets the full and complete runaround. And there's a number of different squat variations you can do, from back squats to front squats to sumo squats to hack squats, to fully target and stimulate your legs in a variety of different ways. Squats are a must-do for bigger and better legs. The second exercise on the list is my personal favorite, the leg press. What makes the leg press so great is that you can really push your leg muscles to operate at their absolute limits. Whereas with squats, you're limited to what you can comfortably handle pressing into your neck and your shoulders. Ouch. So here, you get all of the tension and all of the stress of the workout completely directed onto your legs, without the excessive strain on your back, neck, and shoulders that you get with squats. As a result, you're able to leverage more weight and get more stimulation out of your legs, meaning more muscle growth. It's the most intense exercise you could hit your legs with, and one that should never be left out of your leg routine. The third exercise on this list is one that also utilizes the leg press machine. Toe presses, also known as inverted calf raises. This is an exercise that you want to immediately follow up the last exercise with, after every set, to really hit your legs with maximum intensity for maximum muscle growth. So after you clock in a set of leg presses, immediately hit your legs with a set of toe presses. You should be able to use the same weight as you did on your leg presses. This 1-2 punch is really going to set your legs on fire, and the inverted positioning of this exercise compared to a traditional calf raise provides a unique application of stimulation to your calves that they aren't accustomed to. If your calves are stubborn to growth, this one's sure to help get them growing in no time. Now, the fourth and final exercise on this list is the lunge. The muscles used in the lunge are the same as those utilized in the squat, but the lunge provides a greater range of motion, meaning greater stimulation, and of course, greater muscle growth, mainly in your glute and hamstring development. They also increase hip stability as well as balance. Now, there's two types of lunges you can do: the walking lunge and the stationary lunge. Now, essentially, both work the same muscles, but the emphasis and involvement of those muscles differs significantly between the two movements. So you'll want to incorporate both variations into your routine to capitalize on maximum muscle growth. And that's my list of the 4 best leg exercises to build yourself a set of bigger, better legs. You'll notice I didn't include leg extensions or leg curls or any exercises like that in here, and that's because they are not an optimal method of developing any real strength or muscle growth, just based on their own movements. It's also really easy to outgrow the capabilities of those machines fairly quickly, so the training intensity required for you to grow is quickly lost. When it comes to building a major muscle group as big as your legs, you want to stick to compound movements that target them as a whole and get all their different components working together for the ultimate muscle stimulation and the ultimate muscle growth, which is exactly what the 4 exercises in this leg routine help you do. This leg routine will absolutely and positively trigger the maximum anabolic response from your central nervous system and result in system-wide muscle growth in your legs and every other muscle group. This is the atomic weapon of a muscle building superpower. It's your greatest asset if you implement it properly. The way to a bigger, better body is to build yourself bigger, better legs to trigger that complete muscle building response from your body that will stimulate overall muscle growth throughout your entire body. If you ignore your leg training or you aren't taking it the distance every session, you're short-circuiting your muscle growth in all of your body parts, not just your legs. If more people understood this, the squat racks and leg machines at the gym would have lines as long as the Matterhorn all day long. So unless you want to be doomed to looking like a featherweight all your life, don't make the mistake of only training above the belt. Build yourself up just as much below the belt so you can start looking more like a heavyweight champion. If you enjoyed what you just learned in this free secret training video, make sure you join my priority waitlist for my full training course, Zero to Hero, the muscle building blueprint for skinny guys, where you'll learn my 20 skinny killing muscle building secrets for how to fully transform yourself from an average, pathetic zero into a ripped, aesthetic superhero. All you need to do is click the link on your screen, enter your name and your email, and you'll be all set for the next release date. It literally takes just a few seconds. So go ahead and do that right now before we run out of spaces, and I will see you in the next training video.